未来洗联储还 HDO 洗币会别人抢着来成为国家流通的货币。接下来被国家认可、主权认可、主权流通，甚至大的这沼泽地控制的金融集团流通，但是一定会发生。
Good morning. This is Crypto News Talk episode 16. Our title is Accounting Blockchain Will Change the World. I'm your host, True007. Please
and
say
I'm
hello
your host,
to everyone.
Lily.
Great.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our...
Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. And Miles may not always be right, but he has never wrong. Starlink and the accounting blockchain will change the world. So we may start this program with my open statement, the standard. This is not the financial advice, by the way. This is just our personal opinion on crypto-related topics in this video. And also, if you buy or sell, please do your own research and take your responsibilities. Okay.
Please also like, subscribe, and follow our official channel on Getter and Twitter. Our program will broadcast every week on Sunday, 9 p.m. New York time, Monday, Sydney time, 12 p.m., and Monday, 9 a.m. Beijing time. First news, please. 007.
Yeah, first news. Okay. So first news, the USTD will be available from 24,000 ATMs across Brazil. And the partnership between Brazilian payments company SmartPay launches November the 3rd. Tesla announced on Thursday that it plans to make USTD cryptocurrencies the world's dominant stablecoin by market capitalization, available at over 24 ATM across Brazil. So PPD 1, 2, 3. News number 2, we have Naviti announced AUDD stablecoin to go live on the 1st November. And the Naviti groups, okay, limited ASC number NOV, a leading fintech enabling business to pay and be paid, announced that at the Stellar Meridian Conference in Rome, Italy, overnight that its 1-to-1 ratio fiat block stablecoin AUDD will go live on the Stellar blockchain on the 1st November 2022. Okay, once live, AUDD's functionality on the Stellar blockchain means users around the world can utilize AUDD to make payments and trade with other Stellar-based tokens via the on-chain decentralized exchange, DEX. Users with Stellar accounting will be able to access AUDD through any Stellar-enabled wallet. So we'll go on to the news number 2. Please play the video number 2. Thank you.
The Ledger Nano work. A Ledger Nano is a hardware wallet that stores your private keys offline in a secure location. This means that even if your computer is hacked or stolen, your funds will remain safe. Ledger Nanos also support multiple currencies, so you can store all of your cryptocurrencies in one place. In order to use a Ledger Nano, you will need to connect it to your computer via USB. Once connected, you will be able to view your balances and transactions, and even make payments using the Ledger Live software. The different types of Ledger Nanos. There are currently 3 types of Ledger Nano hardware wallets: the Ledger Nano S, the Ledger Nano X, and the Ledger Nano Blue. Ledger Nano S is the most basic and affordable model, while the Ledger Nano X is the newest and most feature-rich option. The Ledger Nano Blue is a special edition wallet that was created in partnership with French company Blue. The Ledger Nano S is the most popular and best-selling option at the moment. It's a USB stick that connects to your computer and stores your private keys offline in its secure chip. The device has a small OLED screen that lets you check your balance and confirm transactions. It doesn't have Bluetooth or a battery, so it can't be used on the go, but it's still a very secure way to store your coins. The Ledger Nano X is the newest model, released in 2019. It's similar to the S in that it's a USB stick that connects to your computer, but it also has Bluetooth so you can use it with your smartphone. It has a larger screen than the S, which can make it easier to see and use for some people. Pros and cons of a Ledger Nano. Let's take a look at some of the pros and cons of the Ledger Nano so that you can decide if it is right for you. Pros of the Ledger Nano. The Ledger Nano is one of the most secure hardware wallets available. It uses a chip that is resistant to physical tampering, and your private keys are never exposed to the outside world. The Ledger Nano is easy to use. You can set up and use your wallet in just a few minutes. The Ledger Nano supports a wide range of cryptocurrencies. You can store Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and other altcoins on your Ledger Nano. Cons of the Ledger Nano. The Ledger Nano is more expensive than some other hardware wallets on the market. The Ledger Nano does not have a built-in screen. This means that you will need to connect it to a computer or mobile device in order to view your balances and transactions. How to use a Ledger Nano. Ledger Nano is one of the most popular hardware wallets on the market. Let's look at how to set up and use your Ledger Nano. First, you'll need to purchase a Ledger Nano from the official website or from an authorized reseller. Once you have your wallet, go ahead and download the Ledger Live software. This software is used to manage your accounts and transactions. Next, connect your Ledger Nano to your computer using the USB cable. Once it's connected, open the Ledger Live software and follow the prompts to set up your device. You'll be asked to create a PIN code for security. Be sure to choose a strong PIN that you won't forget. Once your device is set up, you can start adding cryptocurrency accounts. To do this, simply click on the Add an Account button in Ledger Live and follow the prompts. You can add as many accounts as you like, each with its own unique address. Now that your accounts are set up, you're ready to start making transactions. Conclusion. A Ledger Nano hardware wallet is a physical device that stores your cryptocurrency private keys offline and away from potential hackers. It includes a built-in display so that you can double-check and confirm each transaction before confirming it, and it also supports multiple currencies. Overall, the Ledger Nano is a great option for those looking for extra security for their cryptocurrency holdings.
Dinichi.
Hi. Sorry, my mic. So thank you guys for watching. And as we know that what is a really Ledger Nano hardware wallet and how does it work? Okay, in this article
Well,
that we will okay, and we'll introduce to you, and basically, yeah, we will introduce you to the Ledger Nano hardware wallet and explain how it works. What is a Ledger Nano really? Ledger Nano is like a name, like a Toyota, like a Mercedes. It's a type of hardware wallet that allows you to store your cryptocurrency, okay, first, and offline in a secured environment. Ledger Nano are also considered to be one of the most secure type of wallet available, as it allows you to keep your private keys offline and always from the potential hackers. In addition, Ledger Nano comes with many features that makes it easy to use, such as support for multiple currencies and multiple interfaces. So let me ask you, how does a Nano really works? Okay, please give us a brief again.
well, well, everything here is about security. Security is the key these days with so many break-ins and being exchanges being hacked and cryptocurrency being stolen. It is, well, like you say, it's really a hard work and it's stored privately, it's offline. So this is a product that is designed especially to look after security. Um, and also it has different scales of S and X and nano blue. So at the same time, I think the video is pretty much self-explanatory. So people can just watch the video, just follow the videos a few times if you're interested in the product. But I must illustrate that we are not here to promote any product. You can choose any brands of hardware wallet you can use to program yourself. Uh, Obviously, Ledger Nano, it will give you access to a lot of accounting system. We recommend that you do your own research and buy a brand that will suits your need. Yeah, let's move on to what are the 4 signs of digital dollar coming? Video, please.
Okay.
Video.
Video number 3, I think.
4 signs of digital dollar is coming. Okay. I think it's your read.
The next video, if you have. Okay. So there are 4 signs that digital dollar is coming. Can you hear me? And why you should care about it? Why should you care about it? So we've got a PPT now. Start. Okay. Well, the introduction of the U.S. central bank digital currency may still be years away, but maybe not. So, and the chances that it will eventually arrive appear to be growing by the day. What is central bank digital currencies? CBDCs are a new form of money similar to commercial banks' money in that it is purely digital currency that is directly available to public and to the Fed liabilities, such as cash. Therefore, this form of money is the fastest and the easiest to transfer form of money available to the public in the future. Signs of digital dollar is coming. The cleanest indication that all digital dollar could emerge. It's contained in the U.S. Treasury Department's September 2022 report titled "The Future of Money and the Payments." In response to President Biden's executive order in March, President Biden ordered several government agencies, including the famous Treasury Department, to submit a report on the potential use of the U.S. crypto regulations, including consideration of a CBDC. And we heard this news before, of course. Subsequently, reports indicated that in most cases, the agencies supported the idea. So let me ask you, Lily, what was the reason of the U.S. Treasury and the Fed? Please.
Well, of course, thank you, 007. Of course, at the moment, it looks like the US Treasury is encouraging the Fed to continue research and the technological experimentation with CBDC, including analysis of possible technology options and other design elements of CBDC. The Treasury also noted that while creating a US CBDC may take many, many years, it is necessary for the government to do so to ensure the primacy of the US dollar in the international financial order. At the same time, the Fed is also working on a US CBDC. Even though they are yet to have any clear policy recommendation, such as whether the government should issue a digital dollar. It has revealed that CBDC is being studied from various angles, including through technological research and experimentation. The Federal Research Bank of Boston is working with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology to explore potential technological solutions for a retail CBDC. At the same time, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has partnered with the Bank of International Settlement (BIS) to develop a wholesale CBDC for interbank payments. Both moves proves that the Fed is serious about creating a digital dollar. From what we have shared here, obviously the rails are being laid to roll out CBDC. How soon may not be a year or two, but eventually it will roll out. It's very clear they have no choice. That would bring us to the next questions. Um, why the government is favoring digital dollars? 6 months after President Biden's um, election into the office, he signed an executive order on digital assets. The White House released its first comprehensive crypto regulatory framework. In the document, the White House encouraged the Federal Reserve and Treasury to continue research and development of a digital dollar and unveil the first policy goals for a US CBDC system. If implemented, it should protect consumers, promote economic growth, improve payment systems, provide interoperability of other platforms, promote financial inclusions, protect national securities, respect human rights, and be consistent with democratic values. In addition to providing broader regulatory guidance for digital assets, the framework represents the first official public endorsement of the idea behind developing a US CBDC and the clearest sign that a digital dollar could soon become a reality. So, what do you think, 007? Apart from what I have just mentioned, are there any other reasons for a rapid development of CBDC? 007? Your mic, please.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you, Lily, for your okay, for you lay out the background with this. And cryptos is adding external pressure. The main reason is that the pressure from the rapid proliferation of cryptocurrencies around the world and the rapid development of competing CBDCs. So competition always got good. That's what they said. Various regulators and lawmakers have made it clear that the rapid growth of stablecoins is a key reason for the need to renovate, to innovate and improve existing fiat payment system. While dollar-pledged stablecoins drive further demand for the dollar internationally, there remains a risky form of currency domestically. According to the Atlantic Council, 11 countries have launched CBCDs. 15 are running pilot projects, and 26 are in the development. So the United States and the 45 other countries are still in the research phase. That's very surprising. A little bit slow for some reason. Okay, so please have the PPT number 3 and 4. Thanks. Why should you care about it? By the way, we've been talking about this for now 14, 15 times, months, weekly. But why should we really take care? Why should you care? You and me and everyone care about it. Let me say, Bank of International Settlement, the BIS President Austin Customs explained the difference between physical cash and CBDCs during 2020 IMF panel discussion on cross-border payments. That's what he said. We don't know who is using a 100 bill today, and we don't know who is using a 1,000 pesos bill today. The main difference with the CBCD is that the central bank will have absolute control. Here you go. Absolute control over the rules and regulations that will determine the use of the central bank's responsibility statement. We will have the technology to implement that statement. Very powerful, sounds like. Okay, I'll continue. In addition to having absolute control and complete insight over every economic transactions, the introduction of a digital dollar could completely change the way the Fed conducts monetary policy too. By combining the CBCD with AI and machine learning, the central bank can better predict the behavior of individual users. With programmability, CBCDs also give a government the power to force the people to consume artificially driven economic activity. So that sounds very exciting, okay, in one side. But let me, ask you, Lin, how can CBCD be used to limit your personal freedom, please, Lin?
Well, the way I see it is just like a knife has two edges. This tool can be very useful to mankind, but at the same time, like you say, how can our personal freedom not be compromised? To me, is the programmability. That is the big word. The coin is programmable. Who programs it and how it's programmed, it will determine how it's being used and how um, the end user, how the end user can use the coin. um, just for example, like China is on the forefront of issuing CBDC. In fact, they are the first country to push this out earlier than the Western country. Why? It's controllable. China is well known for its control over its people. Um, of course, they are already using this feature with digital yen. They are leaders in creating digital currency. Um, at the same time, they are a world leader in censorship and testing its citizens on the red lines. If any citizens speak negative about the China, does the government, does CCP have the power to just expire their digital law? I believe they can, because the coin is programmable and traceable. Chinese government has blocked um, many of their activists from buying train tickets, plane tickets, getting a passport. We are familiar with stories from our brothers and sisters. Of course, the basic human right issues with CBDC, your government can have the power to restrict you from doing certain things, just like what is happening in China. Um, you may not think, okay, it may not happen to us in the Western world, but think again. All it needs is to change of certain people in key position in the government. We have seen it in Australia, where the police are so brutal to the protesters, and our doctors have stopped speaking up. At the moment, people love crypto because it's decentralized. It's the power is in the people's hand. They can choose how to keep it and use it and trade it. But with CBDC, it won't be the same. Let me repeat: with CBDC, it won't be the same. Just like the way your government controls your country's money and control your passport, and is responsible for creating and managing it, they will control and issue a CBDC. Therefore, unlike crypto, CBDCs are not decentralized. Like any type of currency, it will be centrally controlled, organized, and regulated by your government. So basically, a CBDC will take the biggest advantage of cryptocurrency. It will get rid of it, so control that it no longer be in the hands of the people. It will be returned to government and the influence of some most powerful people and corporation in the world. Um, just let me put it in a simple way, like you think of CBDC like a voucher. A voucher has an expiry date, so the government can program how long your CBDC can use for. They can bring the expiry date forward or backward depending on your individual and political view. I don't know. I'm just going on my imagination. However, in episode 15, Mr. Mao say that decentralized currency and wealth sovereign national stablecoin must be issued by the private sector and is definitely the future. We are very proud to say in our G series, HDO, our HDO is the future. Let's move on to the Mao's video.
我2017年、18年的时候，人家觉得我放屁啊！我再告诉战友，我当时说的时候，我受到了很大的压力，就是伊隆马斯克的星链，还有欧洲的星链，将彻底改变所有的通信系统啊！就未来这2个星链，就会把什么北极星、GPS 全部给废掉。他们基本上啊，它改变了人类上一切，没有再什么转换器呀、对接塔、信号器还有5G 呀，扯淡的事情啊！就是任何人的手机。 汽车、电脑、电视自带有接收器啊，而且环境就是现在，比如说你在一个房子里边啊，你在一个厂里边没有任何问题啊，因为所有的通信未来通过量子技术啊，这个强体物理化已经完全不成为任何的障碍，包括在地道里啊，在水里，全球全覆盖，地球在那个全星链面前啊，就像我的拳头跟那个房子的关系似的，这个房子只要是下雨了，这拳头是不可能挡住的。 而且现在它有一个新的技术啊，就是这个星链未来的加密技术，然后跟区块链的结合，然后它有一个增强技术啊，几乎在阳光发电的情况下，只要有阳光的地方、有空气的地方就有信号，而且是中间没有任何载体啊接收开。马上今年到明年，我觉得一定会诞生区块链会计记账技术啊，区块链记账技术一旦发生在全世界，共产党烟消云散啊，人家所有的东西都是区块链不可更改、不可篡改。 你不加入了区块链的全球记账技术，就不会加入了国际联合国和全球的国际金融系统。那加入区块链是不可能有人改的啊！包括美国那印发的美元、超发的美元都会，就像那海水退去，海滩干干净净一样。就这绝对是个数据、财务、科技、统计啊、金融一个完全透明化的时代，完全是不可逆转的啊！ 然后各国央行都要想办法发行自己的数字货币，然后想代替、想竞争，甚至立各种恶法，不让你使用数字货币，禁止你交易数字货币，都会失败。在未来2、3年会无数次那样，就是数字货币是过街的老鼠，人人喊打，但它最终玩不成，因为它改变不了区块链时代的到来，改变不了星链的到来啊！区块链技术到来就是天诛灭国啊 ！EDA 干掉了中共的科技突破的第一枪，接下来。 中共的金融、中共的统计、中共的秘密和信息都会大昭于天下。
Okay, we are back now. Yes, over to you, 007. Is the mic on?
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, you can hear me now. Normal. So what we see is Mr. Miles Gore said, Elon Musk's Starlink and Europeans' internet transmission satellite is revolutionizing the world's entire communication system. Well, it's so important. We need that. Okay, it is because of these two satellite fleets that are all existing navigation systems, such as China's Polaris and even
Polaris.
GPS will be phased out. will be phased out, and this is how significant it will be phased out as well, and they will functionally change the whole world. New communications satellites do not need signal converts or 5G towers. Well, that's great. In the future, mobile phones, cars, computers, and TVs will have built-in receivers. Built-in receiver. Because of the all communications, quantum technology will be widely used in the future. Physical obstacles such as walls will no longer hinder communications, even if you are in an underground tunnel or underwater. It also includes a new technology, Starlink's encryption, combined with blockchain that allows signals to flow where there is a solar energy, okay, without the need for intermediate receivers. And the technology will roll out between this year and the next. Remember, it's this year or next. So this year we only got 3 months left. Once blockchain ledger technology is available worldwide, CCP will disappear. Absolutely. So let me ask you a question, my friend Lily. What else did Miles Gold tell us?
Well, blockchain. Thank you, 007. Well, as Miles said, blockchain is the future. Starlink is the future. Just like the printing machine phase out paper, or you can say the scanning machine, the photocopy machine phase out a lot of printing. It's the same way that the blockchain and the Starlink will phase out a lot of technology. And the best of all, if it will phase out the CCP, because the blockchain will make everything traceable and is immutable and irreversible. But of course, it has to be the right blockchain system. If you are not part of the global blockchain ledger technology, you are not able to partake in the world village, the UN affiliates program, or any global financial system. The central bank of each country wants to issue its own digital currency, but then they want to replace, compete, or even enforce evil laws that prohibit us, you, me, us from using digital currency. However, all these actions will fail. That's what Miles' anticipation is, because no one can stop the arrival of blockchain and Starlink technology. Of course, the smart money will follow smart technology, and when the smart money move, that's where things will tilt. Blockchain technology is God's gift to overthrow the Chinese Communist Party, and we can't wait. Yeah.
Yes.
That concludes our program today.
Yeah. Thank you,
You have
everyone,
any
for
further
watching
comment?
us. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lily.
Goodbye. Please join us
you,
this time.
technical support. Please join us this time. Okay. Same time. Thank you. Have a great day.